A.J. Brown, as Pete points out, it is a low bar. A.J. Brown, the Titans receiver, continuing to make an aggressive play.
Seriously.
To get Julio Jones in Tennessee. Again, A.J. Brown, not the GM, not the coach, not the owner. That isn't stopping him from doing everything in his power to get Julio Jones' attention. Here's the latest pitch from the Titans receiver to get another Titans receiver in Tennessee.
Okay, I'm going to sell you on some things right here. Listen to me closely. You have Tenny here, Mr. Finger Roll himself. Every time, Air Hill. Listen, he does what he needs to be done. Like, he's a leader. He's a great passer. He's it. Anyway, next. Him, behind me, superhuman. We don't even have to discuss him. He speaks for himself. Look how mean he look in the picture. Like, okay. Then me, I'm up and coming. Pro Bowl year 2. Not a big deal. Kind of a big deal, but not really. Okay, scratch that. Anyway, whatever. You, the GOAT of our era. Of our receivers. Help me, help you. Come home, Julio. Come home.
Hey, look.
Well done.
I think that Julio's already sold on Atlanta. I think that A.J. Brown needs to direct his powers of persuasion to folks in the organization.
Yeah,
at this point.
Right.
Because I'm sold. I would buy anything from A.J. Brown. Well done. Great pitch and entertaining. So I like it. I like it. And I won't be surprised if come next Wednesday Julio Jones ends up playing for the Titans, Chris.
I won't either. You know, I said it earlier in the week that I had heard that was certainly a team on his list. It is really well done by A.J. Brown. There's a need for that team. And I don't know, the more that this goes by and the fact that he kind of keeps like beating the subject a little bit makes me believe that maybe, you know, Julio, he's found out from Julio that this team's on his list and kind of wants to go here. And maybe A.J. Brown's doing it to kind of put a little public pressure on the situation and get people behind it, and Tennessee to maybe put John Robinson and Vrabel under some pressure to get it done. I don't know.
And here's the other side of it. Hey, look,
yeah.
Here's the other side of it, too. If Mike Vrabel had any issues with what A.J. Brown was doing, Mike Vrabel, the coach of the Titans, would have no hesitation when it comes to telling him, stop doing that.
That's the point. You're exactly right. If the first one was, yes, uncomfortable for the organization, you're right. Somebody would have reached out, and we wouldn't have saw a second one. So, yeah, they seem to be okay with it. And like we talked about, there's a real scheme fit, a need for that other guy. You know, Josh Reynolds, you see there, they got him this past offseason from the Rams in free agency. He's going to be great in a lot of ways, but he's a number 3 receiver. He's not your guy, at least in my opinion, that you want to be your number 2. Not with like this Super Bowl caliber team and the way they play with running the ball and all those type of things either. So that's where it really makes a lot of sense. And I'm with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that happen next week.
And at tight end, as Chris Berman would probably not say, Anthony, who the Ferkser is that guy? So they could use all. Sorry, Anthony. I didn't mean anything by it. I just couldn't resist it. Probably not the first time he's heard it. Not exactly the high end on the comedic scale. It's very, very, very low-hanging fruit.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.